let's get to this. Let's get this news out the way. Feed the hungry viewers real quick. Oh yeah, gotta get on top of this. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. Good. Alright, now, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, GTA 6 delayed. Not a big deal. GTA 6 being delayed, it's not a big deal, man. Not a big deal. Maybe the first video they released was to see what the reception was going to be. Anyway, what do we got here? Let's see here. Compulsion game boss creative AI usage is not mandate at Xbox. And it says, I would say we're probably not the studio that will use AI the most, and I don't think that bothers anything at Microsoft. So their Xbox maker Microsoft has been vocal about proponent and generative AI in recent years, but it seems that the company hasn't rolled out a hard mandate across its internal studios. According to the head of Compulsion Games, the studio behind South of Midnight is the apparent company has not mandate it making the most of AI tools. Like so many others in the game industry, Microsoft has built and deployed a number of AI-powered design tools and models. It says it will bolster video game production. Earlier this year, for instance, the company unveiled a model called Muse, M-U-S-E. It claims that it's capable of producing complex gameplay sequence. And then it says prior to that, it's partnered with InWorld to create an AI design co-pilot system. It suggests will help developers explore more creative ideas, turning prompts into detailed script dialogue trees and quest more. Yet, during a conversation with a game developer at Gamescom, Latham Compulsion Games founder and studio head Guillumin Provost confirmed Microsoft isn't demanding its first-party team leverage the technology. I can absolutely guarantee that generative AI usage is not mandate, says Provost. You're talking to the studio that literally builds by hand in the DNA of the studio that we have. We're very crafted oriented. We're very art oriented. All right, keep moving. All right, what else we got here? Keep moving here. Let's see. Gotta put content out. Find a way to get out there. Let's see. Voxel sell polygons to ValNet in a blow to video game market. The outlet has been in operation since 2012. With the sale of Vox Media is apparently leaving the game media business. Says Vox Media has sold Polygon, its video game and entertainment publication, to ValNet, owner of several entertainment brands, including Collider, The Gamer, Game Rant. Many staff have reportedly been laid off in the sale. The news broke as workers took the Blue Skies and other social media platforms to announce they are now out of a job, including editor-in-chief Chris Planty. Layoff in the game media have run parallels to massive layoffs in the game. This sales mean that Polygon is considered one of the most successful media outlet in the games. Will have a reduced ability to report on the game industry and to connect players with developers. Says here, Planty notes in this post, I am no longer with Polygon. If you're hiring, please consider the many talent writers and editors now on the market. Every one of them deserve a spot on your staff. I won't be talking more about the sales because I wasn't involved. Staffer from the seemingly every department were affected, including reporters, entertainment writers, video producers, and writers and editors from the guide curation and social media department. It says a press release note that Polygon will join ValNet gaming portfolio, and a quote from Voxel Media CEO Jim Bankoff appears to confirm that Vox is getting out of the game media business with this sale. And it says the transaction will enable us to focus our energies and investment resource in other priority areas of growth across portfolios of iconic digital publication and audio/video programming, while enabling our ValNet to grow their leadership and our authority in gaming information category. Layoffs, man. And then it says consolidations and layoff in the game media. It says the sale and layoff of so many media workers is perhaps just the latest and most visible incident in the increased consolidation and conglomeration of the game media in the last decade. Fandom acquired GameSpot in 2022 alongside Giant Bomb and other sites last year. IGN acquired the Gamer Network of brand, including GI Biz, Eurogamer, Rock Paper, Shotgun, and more. Layoffs, whether they are mentioned or not in the cheerful corporate pressure, are common in these ideal. We need only look at EA recent layoff for a similar obfuscation in the communication about cuts. Yeah, video games, man. Yeah, this is why I do this. Anyway, keep you guys in the loop. If you thought I was sleeping by any means, yeah. I'm still trying to knock all this out before before 3. Anyway, what do we got? GTA 6 has been delayed until 2026, but now has an actual release date. We need this extra time to detail at the level of quality you'd expect and deserve. And then it says Grand Theft Auto has been delayed until May 26, 2026. The highly anticipated sequel has been slated to launch this fall, but developer Rockstar Games says it needs more time to deliver the level of quality players expect. If you're in the business of silver lining, the news at least provides developers wary of clashing with franchise juggernauts and film release date to plan around. We are very sorry that this is the latter than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding a new Grand Theft Auto has been truly humbling for our team. We want to thank you for your support and your patience as we work to finish the game, said the company in a statement. And then it says, with every game we have released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectation, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is no exception. We hope you understand that we need this extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve. Grand Theft Auto is one of the most successful franchises in video game history, with GTA 5 alone shifting over 210 million units worldwide since the launch of 2013. Rockstar parent company Take-Two Interactive have been teasing the launch of GTA 6 for some time, and eventually dropped the first trailer for a long-awaited sequel in December 2023. Alright, keep moving. You know how it goes. Game industry. See those videos that I put out earlier today, that was just to get me going, you know. But now that I'm back at this, oh yeah, can't play around with this. Alright, now, let's keep moving here. What else we got? So we got us on the gaming news here. Yeah. Let's try to knock this out and get it out the way and get it done. Yeah, but I keep you guys informed with your video games. Yeah, got to do that. So anyway, so that's just the way it is. Okay, what else we got? We talked about GTA 6. It's all over the news. So yeah, 2026 it is. Okay, fine, no big deal. life goes on, you know. Life goes on. Yeah. Don't. Life goes on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we talked about that. What's this? I think I covered this. What's this? Okay. Okay, I already covered that already. Epic and Apple did that already. Yeah, life goes on, man. Yeah. Can't be sitting there crying, you know. Gotta hold your head up high and just keep moving. Yeah. That's just the way it is, man. Yeah. People are getting laid off all over the place. So, you know. I still gotta put the news out regardless. Yeah. That situation that I found myself in, man. Yeah, things happen, man. Okay, I think I covered that about the Apple tax already. Already did that. Talked about all that already. Keep moving. Let's see, what else we got? Got to keep you in the loop. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see what Tweaktown got. After that, I gotta check out, see Gaming on Linux and see what he has, because I already came up with the. Speaking of games, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind receive a new Tamriel rebuilt expansion, Grasping Future, adding to the gust of Elder Scrolls release-related context in 2025. The team from Tamriel Rebuilt has released a new expansion focused on Capital City. And then it says, with the release of tests for Oblivion Remaster, Sky Oblivion on the horizon, 2025 is shaping up to be a fantastic year for Elder Scrolls fans. To add fuel to the fire, the team of Tamriel Rebuilt has completed a large content expansion for Tests 3 Morrowind Grasping Future, which released yesterday. There's a video here, and then it says, for context, Tamriel Rebuilt is an expansion project that has been in development since 2001. Its aim recreate the entire mainland of Morrowind, provided outside the base game setting off Wardenfell in Morrowind. The game engine with newer regions release incrementally in each major update. Lore accuracy is a huge emphasis for volunteer projects, drawing directly from Bethesda official material, in-game books, and dev notes for notes of each expansion. The latest update, entitled Grasping Fortune, introduced Narcissus, the capital house of Heilu, or the L is silent. Grasping Fortune represents one of the biggest leap in scale of project history, adding over 270 new quests, 140 dungeons, 2,500 plus unique NPC, and 410 new map cells. Oh boy. And it says here, in Elder Scrolls lore, Narcissus is known as a wealthy trade hub, potential center often associated with Heilu, merchant and diplomat culture. The region is located in the southern Morrowind, near the border of Cyrodiil in the Black Marsh. And what it says, as of 2024, the team has discovered approximately half of Morrowind mainland, which each playable region highlight in the in white, like Sky Oblivion. Tamriel Rebuilt is purely passion-driven endeavor. The team does not accept donations, and for practical philosophical reasons, will remain free forever. They could get donations if they wanted to. No? Oh yeah. Let me see this video here. See how big it is. No, that's not it. Come on, I do better than that. Oh, it's 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right, keep moving here. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, gotta put content out, man. Gotta fight to put content out, man. Can't walk with your head down in this business, if you get the point. What's this? Okay, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 PC players can receive our Raimi era from Pizza Time to Bully Maguire. And let's see here. Does that have a trailer? It says here, modders are working towards a ramification of Spider-Man 2, adding a range of both iconic and notorious outfits for the game Peter Parker. It says here, modding naturally lends itself as a key benefit of gaming on PC. With the latest Raimi-verse addition to Spider-Man 2, you can live out your fantasy for the dance point down the street and channeling your symbiotic-driven angst, just as you saw in the Spider-Man 3, just as you saw it in Spider-Man 3, 2007. And it says here, Vader Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker, uploaded by creator named Guitar Vader, allow players to change Peter Parker appearance to a selection to a different Tobey Maguire face, skin from the Sam Raimi trilogy, including his younger appearance from Spider-Man 2002, a slightly older look from Spider-Man 2002, an infamous Bully Maguire appearance from Spider-Man 2003. I mean Spider-Man 3 2007. Yeah, what else we got here? Yeah, so it says the mod also comes with a range of outfits, including Peter Get-Up from the first two films, the infamous black dance suit, and even its Pizza Time appearance mods are also available to enhance the existing Raimi suit and swap in Venom's look from the third movie. And what else? The outcome is undeniably impressive. While the facial animation, voice, and lip sync can be janky at times, it's a step closer towards a ramification of Spider-Man 2, a task that had been attempted by modders in the first game, but has been taken to step further in the sequel. Tease from the mod creator also showcased a Franco iteration of Harry and Kristen Dunst's version of MJ. However, these projects are not yet publicly available on Nexus Mod. And then it says to follow the mod creator through the ramification of Spider-Man 2, you can check out Guitar Vader account on X and Nexus Mod. I'll leave both links. Anyway, alright, what else we got? But yeah, I take this thing serious, man, no joke. I take this YouTube thing serious, so, I don't play around with it. That's why I get up every day and try to put out content, and I don't look back when I do it, yeah. Let's see, what else we got here? I think I did this one. What's this? The Outer Worlds 2 aim to capture the feeling of getting bullied by Deathclaw in New Vegas. See a trailer here? And then they say, what they say? With the Outer Worlds pushing towards 2025 release window, Obsidian sat down to discuss some of the memorable experience the game seek to create, particularly drawing parallel to Infamous from the opening of Fallout. And then it says, speaking to IGN, Obsidian lead designer Kyle Kang discussed how the combat has been updated to feel more modern, drawing on some similar titles of inspiration. From the very beginning, we knew we wanted to step up the weapon and feel and moment gunplay, so we looked at other games like Destiny, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, he said. However, it says, however, an open world RPG is natural. It's only natural that the studio would draw on its most infamous work, specifically the weird and wild wasteland of Fallout New Vegas. Even something as simple as a pacing of different paint of interest around the world and how often you run into things to look at to took a lot of inspiration from Fallout New Vegas game director Brendan Adler commented. Yeah. Yeah, man. What else we got here? It says here, one infamous example King mentioned is the notorious area of Good Springs at the start of the New Vegas, where new players would often change out into the world only to get wrecked by some of the game's deadliest enemies. Moments like this, the studio has been determined to recreate in the Outer Worlds too. It says, what they say, looking back at some of our older games like New Vegas, something we really want to hit on again was the feeling of leaving Good Springs, heading north to Deathclaw and Cazador, and just getting bullied. And Koenig said, and what else? Players' choice, reactivity, and diverse play styles were a huge part of what made New Vegas memorable. The Outer Worlds 2 is following suit, doubling down on the build variety skill system and the way to shape your own experience. We're looking for incentive for the players to experience a different build and traditional of non-traditional. It says the Outer World 2 does not currently have a release date. Anyway, let me keep moving here. What else we got here? Yeah, man. Let's see, we know Doom. Okay. Okay, what's this? Yeah, gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. Let's see here. Overwatch 2 new stadium mode has been so popular. Blizzard rolled out a huge new roadmap for it. Huh? And let's see here. What they say here. They got a new heroes, game modes and systems. But then they say Stadium emerges an idea before Overwatch 2 launch. In fact, before I was president to the team, one of my kids created the first pitch document with a sample level and presented to me. Stadium has come a long way since then, but I always think of my son of my son when playing. Then it says here, with 7.8 million hours and 2.3 million matches played, Stadium last week was truly heroic, and we're not stopping there. Check out some of the feature updates coming to Stadium, like new heroes, maps, modes, and more. Overwatch 2. Alright. Keep moving here. You gotta push through this, man. Got to. What's this? Skyblivion? Wait, I will leave the trailer. Leave the trailer for this. Yep. There's a, let's see if they got something here. Oh, it's a 4-minute video. We'll leave it. For Skyblivion. See what they're talking about here. Get a little gist of this. It says even though I worked on Oblivion Remastered, I'm still excited for Skyblivion. I think what they're doing is very special, and I'm excited to see the inspiration of what we've done in the past. I think it's a great year for Oblivion fans. Okay, so I'll leave the trailer in the description box. Alright, what else we got? Wait. Gotta keep moving. Yeah. What's this? I think I talked about this. Yeah, I already talked about this already. Keep moving. Uh-oh. Already talked about this. Okay, what's this? Where you can seduce Todd Howard's in Oblivion. Todd Howard's is in Oblivion remastered, and if you talk to him in the right way, he will confess his love for your character in a real life voice. Anyway, it says here, I knew one day someone with unyielding virtue would need my words, my speed release. You risk much to perform such a selfless act. Anyway, oh man, they must be bored, man. They must be bored. Anyway, anything else we got? Okay, we know about Xbox raising the prices. We already get that. Already took care of that. That's not even an issue. Okay. Alright. Yeah, gotta keep moving, man. That's just the way it is. Yeah. Alright, gaming on Linux, what you got? Let's see if you got something here. Gotta keep moving. Yeah. Got to do it, man. Video games. Yeah, you gotta put content out, man. Got to, yep. Just got to, yep. Let's see, what we got here from gaming on Linux? What you got? I already talked about Proton 10. I talk about, oh, I didn't do the top 50 games for the month of April. I need to do that. Speaking of which, yeah. Let's see, what's this? Pac-Man meets a time-stopping survivor like Bullet Haven and Maze Mice out in early access. So what game is this? Let's see, Maze Mice. Okay, so comes out May 2nd, 2025. Official link where to get it. Steam. Just think of Pac-Man and you're like a mice in a maze. Says your Maze Mice is the latest game from a developer of popular luck to be a landlord. And while many developers continue making their own form of vampire survivor-like, this is probably the most unique so far that truly mixes things up, as it feels a lot more like Pac-Man. So it's not just a survivor-like meets Pac-Man, but it also ends up like a little reverse snake, as all the enemies start linking up in a big long line as they chase after you, and they are here to plan ahead and pick what direction you're going to be running in to grab some XP orbs to unlock and upgrade more skills that auto fire while you're moving. Anyway, yeah, let me say, thankfully it's not a race against time. Well, not exactly, since it has time stop mechanics where nothing happens unless you move. Yeah. And yeah, Maze Mice. It came out today. Alright. Now let's keep moving here. What else we got? You know me, I gotta put content out, so gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. Let's see here. What else we got here? Okay, that's KD. Okay. Okay, I did Prime Gaming last night, so don't need to do all that. Okay, what's this one? Got you guys, so what's this? The finals broke again on Linux desktop and Steam Deck. Valve update Proton hotfix to fix it. And it says the finals has a repeating issue where major updates will break it in some way, with the latest update causing the game on desktop Linux Steam Deck to freeze a few minutes a match. After numerous reports flowed into the Proton GitHub page for it, Valve managed to find the cause of the problem and have released update to Proton hotfix to solve the freezing Valve have also now set Proton Hotfix as the default for it, where it was previously set to Proton Experimental. And it says if you manually set the finals to a different Proton version, you should untick the compatibility box to let it automatically go to Proton Hotfix. More on how to change Proton versions in my guide. If you don't have Proton Hotfix downloaded, it will automatically get downloaded on Steam when you go to launch the finals. Alright, and this game came out December 8, 2023. Okay, keep moving. Gotta keep moving, man. But yeah, gotta put something on, you know? Yeah. It's this Team Fortress 2 update with a whole bunch of fixes, thanks to the community having source codes. Or they fixed a lot. What did they fix here? What's here? Add missing strings for the PNG filter when using decal tool. Add missing new lines to enable to initialize sound capture message, sound capture console message. Add nextbot method, GitHub fix bit. Add support for custom mission briefing in the VSH and Z games mode. Add Convor control max man machine robot. Add prediction for thermal thrusters self-stun. Fix crash with game round win in the Koth. And this is fix man versus machines status not using the mini boss background for enemies in support group. Fix medieval mode auto RP not matching low case input unless it begins with an A. Fix backpack page button putting the new label behind the button. Fix character info panel not being positioned correctly. Fix font runner using wrong team color for headset in the styling. Fix announcer void with static at the end of the sound. Fix missing light warp settings for Convor Kunai and the half Zotaichi. Fix a bizarre bargain scope being painted when using the Elfin enamel war paint. Fix commentary text not displaying. Let's see here. Fix the vscript method of set behaving flags, clear behaving flags, it's behaving flag set mission, set pre mission, get pre mission, has mission. A lot of updates. Fix the overlapping internal font name causing one font to write the other for Linux client. GitHub fix from Rosie Lemons. Fix casual late joiner seeing competitive logo on match status HUD door. Fix spy bot using human voice lines in man versus a machine. Fix a crash on VGUI menu bar cursor entrance. Fix man versus machine bomb carry out voice line playing during normal CTF with bots. And we'll see here. Fix organ props spawning for non-Vita saw damage. Fix initialize fields using in the C particles effect binding. Fix type cat warning caused by pointer size mismatch. Fix typo in man versus machine score calculation. Fix mission break in log characters field. Some save data causing incorrect logins. Fix engineer bots soft locking on CTF maps. Fix middle mouse kicking you in the past time. Fix radio fog not being enabled in 3D sky on official maps. Fix player flag bits truncating M-F flag sent to client. Fix prediction for jumping when the huntsman is charged / release. Fix prediction for force the nature jump. And let's see here. Increase player flag bit to 32. Remove temporary player jingle files. If TF, delete temp files. Remove MC dependency in the launcher exe. Update the contractor back button to accommodate longer localization. Update per hacksaw event. Fix erroneous and asymmetric clipping across the map. Fix pumpkin bomb quota being too low. Yeah, updates. Team Fortress. Let's keep moving here. What else we got? Let's see here. Okay, I did that part about Epic. Okay, I did the Steam survey already. And we are done. Now I got one to do for Steam OS on Lenovo, but I'll take care of that next. But other than that, you guys are good. News, deals, games, update, the usual. Yep. I have to keep you guys in the loop and keep you up to date, you know. Yeah. It's gaming, so you guys want to know what's going on, so got you guys covered, man. You know, I'm always trying to put something out, you know. Whether it's small or big, that's just the way it is with me, so yeah. And I don't look back. So yeah. But hope that was good enough for you. Now I got to do Steam OS for the Legion Go S. They have a user base, you know. Just saying. Yeah. And of course I got to do the top 50 games for the month of April, so I should have all that out before, let's say before 3:30, so get that done, you know. But yeah, that's just that's how it is, man. See, the viewers and subscribers, that's on my channel, you know. I have to put content out, man. Goes with the territory. Yeah. So yeah, and you know, I love the likes and comments and everything, you know. It's part of the package, man. So got to keep putting content out, keep you guys in the loop. But anyway, you'll see me in another video again, but this time it will be for the Lenovo Legion Go S. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, Star Trek Thing, Port, Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.